Stewart Chapel interviews Helen Bedford from North Tyneside Healthwatch about the role of Healthwatch and how they can support people with a learning disability.
There's a Healthwatch in every local authority area. So I work for Healthwatch North Tyneside. So I'm just based in North Tyneside, but there's a Healthwatch in Newcastle, there's a Healthwatch in Redcar and Cleveland. In each different area, there's an independent Healthwatch. So, and for all of them, it's about making sure local people have their say on local services. My job title, it's a bit long. I'm an engagement and insight officer, but really what that means is that I spend quite a lot of time finding out different ways to hear people's experiences of using health services or the support services that they have, and then hearing from lots of different people and looking and seeing whether people are saying the same things about maybe going to the doctors, or if they're saying different things, and then taking what we learn to the people who are in charge of the services so they can make any changes to make them better. So that could be doing more of the good things that are happening, or if there's things that are happening that aren't so good, that hopefully they can do things about that and change things. Or say if you've been to see your GP and maybe it wasn't a good experience. So if you told us about that, we could take that information to the people who are in charge of those services, and we could say, look, this is going on, it's not very good, you probably need to change. And they might go, oh yes, we need to change that, and they could change the way they do things. So it might not be, it might be about an individual person, one person, or it might be about we're hearing things from lots of people, and then we can say, actually, this is a problem, or you need to do things better for people with learning disabilities. Or if somebody's doing something that's working really well, we could say, you might want to try this in other areas. Also, we do what they call signposting. So we're quite good at knowing how to get information about things, or if we don't know something, we're good at finding out where you can get that information or what services might be available, so we can tell people. So if somebody might need some help to complain, we could help them get in touch with somebody who could help with that, for example. So quite a lot of different things, and if we don't know, we're quite good at finding out.
What would you like to know from people with learning disabilities?
At the moment, it's been a really difficult time, I think, for everybody, and people with learning disabilities in particular. I'm thinking will probably have had a very different time from how things were a while ago, with the coronavirus, and the way support services are provided will have changed a lot, I would think. And probably also, I know, like going to the doctors or going to hospital, all of that's changed. So we really want to hear how things have worked or not worked for people. Whether if you've had a video call, has that been okay for you? If you've have you had to talk to your doctor on the phone, for example? Things like how's your support been working while the coronavirus is around? Things like that, really, because I think there might be some things that aren't so good, or there might be some things that actually work better than they did before. So it'll be really good to have people's voices and people's views about. It'd be good to hear what people's experiences are, and then we can take those to the people who largely decide what services are like and are going to be like in the future. And hopefully, if we've got more of people's voices in there, more of people's experiences, we can get things that work better for people in the future.
There are lots of ways to get in touch with Healthwatch from North Tyneside, and they will work with you in the best way that suits you. However, you can contact them via telephone, which is 0191 263 5321. You can email them, and the email is on the screen now. You can go on their website and leave a message. Just put in Healthwatch North Tyneside and you'll come across them, and talk to them, and they will work out the best way to communicate with you. And remember, if that's hard for some people, you can always get support to do this.